gentlemen, welcome to Dork Entertainment. We've got a very special video here today. We're doing a Sonic the Hedgehog movie review. Is it called Sonic the Hedgehog or just Sonic?
I'm pretty sure it's Sonic the Hedgehog.
Sonic the Hedgehog. Yeah. I've got Samit here with me today. So
what's up?
This review is a little bit late, but we got around to watching Sonic finally, and we'll give you our thoughts on what we thought of the movie, whether it was good or bad, or met our expectations. We'll start off by just we'll start with the scores.
Yeah.
So I'm going to give this movie a 7 out of 10 for me.
Ooh, 7 out of 10.
7 out of 10.
That's a good score. I'll give it a 6.5 out of 10.
6.5. Okay.
Yeah, so I liked some bits of it. I liked it. Some things with the pacing, but we'll get into that. So 7 out of 10. Why is it a 7 out of 10?
So we'll begin with you're talking about the pacing.
Yeah.
So I thought the pacing, was okay. I mean, it was a kids movie.
Yeah.
I think we have to understand that it is a kids movie, a kid/family movie. So a lot of the jokes were more targeted towards kids, and it was good. Like if you lower your expectation, we were brought up with Sonic, I guess, from the beginning, right? But we're older now, so some of the jokes that it was mixed. It was like some of the jokes hit with me, like some of them didn't.
Yeah. I thought they mixed nostalgia in pretty well. Joey. They mixed nostalgia pretty well. It is Sonic. Sonic was a big sort of player in the 90s. If you're in the whole video game war and everything. Hi, Joey. All right.
Yeah, so in terms of pacing, look, I thought it was okay, but yeah, because it's a kids' movie, I think that they did slow it down a little bit. I just felt like they really needed to... It's hard to improve this type of genre. You know what I mean? You have to watch it as a kids movie.
Yeah, it's a kids movie, and the acting was okay. It wasn't bad, but yeah, it wasn't like the greatest. But what I thought was very well done was the actual. There's a lot of controversy over the 3D model of Sonic. Yes. How it was changed, the design was changed, and all that. I've got my own conspiracy theories on that. But I thought it looked really good. It looked pretty detailed, and it was pretty faithful to what the original character design is from the games.
Yep. I have to disagree with... I know what your theory is, but I have to disagree with it. So
basically my theory is that this whole fan campaign to change the design, and then they change it, was one big massive marketing ploy. I work in marketing, so I can tell a marketing ploy from a mile away, and I reckon this was always the design, and they just sort of released that bad design on purpose so they could get some sort of reaction or fan reaction, and it seems to have worked. It's doing really good at the box office.
It is. We looked at it today. It was at 200 million.
Yeah, 290, I think, worldwide. Actually. Yeah, 290 million. So it's doing pretty good, I must say, yeah.
I have to disagree with you there, Samit, because when they first announced Sonic, they set a release date, and the design that they proposed, it was quite different. It was more human, I guess.
Yeah, it looked like one of those furry creatures and all that.
Yeah. And because it was more human, like, I don't know, it just didn't look like Sonic as well. Like it was too skinny. I don't know, it was a bit strange.
Yeah,
right?
it didn't look anything like the original game design.
Yeah, but they went back. People, voiced their opinion that it wasn't like the design they were looking for in a Sonic movie. Yeah. They voiced their concern, and the director listened, and he went back and got it changed. He spent the money and got it changed. Now that worked in its favor because I think that if they stuck with the original design, it might not have generated enough interest.
No. It would have looked like just some other video game movie, which, it wouldn't have been that great. But
the reason I disagree with you is, spoiler warning. Spoiler warning.
Oh, yes.
If there is a scene in the beginning of the movie where there's an owl character. I forgot the name of the character. Now, if you look at the way the owl character is designed, it's a very realistic type of design. It's not a cartoonish design for a character.
Yeah.
So I feel like the original Sonic would have fit that mold. because they changed Sonic, they didn't go back and change the other characters, the CGI characters, right?
No.
So I feel like they, just changed Sonic, and they left everything else, which is why I feel like that was the original. That actually was the original design, and they, that it's not a conspiracy, like in my opinion. Another thing I noticed, if I don't know if you noticed as well, you probably did, being a Sonic fan. The tribe that attacks Sonic in the beginning when he's a kid, they looked... I mean, they had masks on, but if you look closely, they look like Knuckles.
Yeah, they look like this. Knuckles is an echidna, and they kind of looked like the Knuckles echidna. So
Joey's annoying us here. He wants attention. So it did look like Knuckles, I felt.
Yeah.
Now they'll probably bring that in the sequel.
Yeah.
At some point, they'll go back to that storyline. Look, one thing also I've got to say is a big plus for this movie is Jim Carrey as Robotnik.
Jim Carrey's acting. If you like the old school Jim Carrey 90s crazy style acting, you'll definitely, I think, you'll love this type of acting. They got a little bit tiresome at the end, but it's still good. I like.
It's Jim Carrey. It's got a certain charm. Do you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
If you like Ace Ventura...
that style, Dumb and Dumber, like all that crazy 90s Jim Carrey, then...
Because he settled down.
He did actually. He didn't really do those type of roles anymore. Yeah. So this is kind of a return to form for Jim Carrey with that. But, it's just... hasn't really done that in a while.
But, look, overall, I think that the movie was good.
Yeah.
It's worth a watch. I don't know if it has a lot of repeat value.
Probably not. But I'm interested to see with the post-credits scene.
Yes, there is a post or mid-credit scene.
Mid-credit scene.
There is a mid-credit scene.
Well, it's only a credit scene.
and it involves another character that's
Tails.
Tails. It involves
so if you know the Sonic games, there's Tails. Also, there's always a little sidekick, that the orange little thing. There's that as well. But I guess one thing I actually wanted to talk about was the first 15 seconds, which actually gave me goosebumps. It was the SEGA logo.
That was pretty cool.
Oh man, when that came up with all the video games, and then it forms that logo with like a very cinematic sort of score. It just...
That's cool.
With the SEGA, but like done in like a very orchestral sort of way. Yeah, that was really well done, I must say. I really like that sort of logo, and I'm curious to see if there's any other movies from that'll be made from the SEGA sort of games. That they've got a lot they can choose from, like Golden.
They did show a lot of they did show a lot of games, little games.
Yeah, so I don't know if it's something they could do.
SEGA films.
Yeah, so it's interesting with video games now, like Nintendo with Detective Pikachu, SEGA with Sonic the Hedgehog. The video game movies, they sort of are becoming financially viable. Before they'll spend a lot and there'd be a lot of flops, or they would spend enough and it'll be a shit movie.
Could Super Mario be coming back for a movie stint as a CGI animated Super Mario?
I don't know, there's still scars from that 90 movie. So
you know what? Kudos. That's that 90s Super Mario Brothers movie.
Yeah.
They did try something different.
Yeah, it was really different.
It was really different, but it was something different. They tried it. You know what I mean?
I reckon it'll be an animated movie if it is coming back.
I didn't like Yoshi was like a Velociraptor. That's all.
Yeah, that was weird.
Anyway,
but we'll see where it goes because I don't know. Yeah, what Nintendo is doing with the whole the plan for films. They've got the biggest catalog of video games. That would be films.
They're riding high on Pokemon at the moment.
Yeah, Pokemon at the moment. I could see easily a Zelda movie, even like a horror Metroid movie.
Was there a Zelda movie on the cards, or was that a rumor a couple of years ago?
That was an April Fool's joke by IGN.
That would be an awesome
trailer.
movie.
But that would be something akin to Lord of the Rings, maybe.
Lord of the Rings style, epic sort of proportions.
Yeah, definitely.
That would be pretty good.
Yeah.
So let's wrap this video up. Sonic, look, it's a good movie. It's worth a watch. Take your kids, take your nephews, nieces. It's definitely worth a watch.
Yeah.
But yeah, repeat value, I don't know. But definitely there will be a sequel because it's made a lot of money already. And, with the end credit scene, there is going to be a continuation.
And I'm a big video game guy. And 6.5 might seem low. But compared to a lot of other video game movies, it's actually pretty well made. 6.5 for a video game movie, for me, is actually pretty high.
And Robotnik does get his video game look in this as well.
He does at the end,
So,
yes.
so that's pretty cool to see as well. So it's a very nostalgic moment.
Yeah, it is.
It's a nostalgia movie for the older audience, I guess.
I think they treaded the line very carefully. Like they didn't overdo it with the nostalgia, but they've just sprinkled it in here and there, and I think it works. Yeah.
So let us know what you thought of this movie below in the comments. Please like the video, share and subscribe, and we shall see you in the next video. Peace.